Have you ever been in a situation where someone who is visibly more unattractive than you is getting better results with women than you? See, this was me when I was younger. When I was younger, I thought I was like not as attractive as some other people, but there were definitely other people who were like way less attractive than me, right? I'm just thinking that guy can't be getting any girls. But then when I looked into it, he was getting way more girls than me. Matter of fact, I was still a virgin and he was like crushing it, right? I'm just like, okay, he's clearly definitely not as good looking as I am. I'm not, I'm not saying I'm like a model, but he's definitely like less attractive than me on a like perspective, right? On the scale, right? Let's just say I'm a 5, he was like a 3, right? So if this person is getting girls and I'm not, clearly there's something that he's doing differently than I am, right? And this is what I was trying to like, I couldn't understand for such a long time until like it kind of hit and I realized, I've been doing this all wrong, basically. It's like, if you feel like you're ugly, right, you need to let your person, you need to let your inner persona shine through. And that's what this guy was doing really well. Like, I thought it was like, okay, if you looked good, girls were naturally attracted to you, and then cool, you could just crush it that way. You just become naturally good at it, right? No, it's completely wrong. It only comes down on the time under pressure. So you developing your personality is the only way you're going to get ahead. Like, you can be that like super good looking guy but has like no brains and like dumbass and like not respected by anyone because he's just like had it easy through life. Or you can be that guy who's just like fairly average looking, not like the most like not the most attractive, but like you have that personality, and then boom, like you're applying things to your life and you're actually making things happen like on purpose, and then you get more satisfaction from it that way rather than just being born pretty. Do you see what I mean? So like, I was in that situation. I was just like, okay, these people are able to do it, like I should be able to do it too. But the reason I wasn't able to do it is because I didn't understand how to unlock my true self. And I was like always in a cage, always like thoughts running in my mind, like what can I do here, what can I do? Oh, they're probably talking about me. Oh, are they laughing? They're laughing at me. Like my thoughts in my mind were just running wild, right? And like it was very like annoying because it's like constantly running, you can't shut it off. But a few things you can do: get the book The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, that's the author, and read that. That will help you calm your mind and stop these incessant running thoughts constantly taking over your mind. Another book you can find is Mark Manson Models, and this just helps you to unlock your true self, to unlock your like your confidence almost with women in particular. And this will help you just like get out there and just like get out of your own way, if anything, right? These type of books, these are what you need, and like this type of knowledge is what you need to really actually like move all the like years of social conditioning away from you, so that your actual true self underneath can actually come through, because that's what's stopping you. That is the thing that's stopping you. All this like conditioned beliefs. And when you're out and people say, oh, you're stupid, like you take that on and you believe it, and you believe, oh, okay, I can't still talk to that girl. She seems way too intelligent. Whereas if you just boil it down and be like, look, underneath all the prettiness, underneath all the skin, and we're all the same. Literally muscles, flesh, bones, eyes, nostrils, like poop holes, like all this stuff, right? It's literally all the same underneath the skin. If someone's so fortunate as to be born with like symmetrical face that makes them look beautiful, great for them. But underneath could be the shittest personality you've ever seen, and then you don't actually want to associate with that person, or maybe just want to look as like a little trinket on your arm type of thing, right? But it's all for external validation. When you bring it in house, when you bring the validation in house, as well as like learn how to let your personality be expressed, that's when you start winning. And it took me forever to figure that out, but I eventually did. And then I was able to like get girls that I wanted to get, rather than just having to settle for the girls that occasionally like pass me by and just like, oh yeah, he's kind of cute, I want to like chat to him and stuff. I was in that mode for like most of my life, and then I realized I could actually be in a control seat by actually taking this by the horns and just like learning everything I need to learn about this topic. That is game, that is self-confidence, that is like being fearless, all these different things that just help me. So this is what you can do basically. And like, I've definitely been there, I know what it feels like, but it's just about an unlocking process. So I've written a book called How to Become Fearless. You can check that on Amazon somewhere. I won't, or maybe I might put an affiliate link, but if not, just check on Amazon, you can find that there. But there's countless books that I mentioned, like the ones I mentioned in this video already. You can also get Mark Manson, To Start Life with Not Giving a Fuck. That's incredible for like opening up yourself to like confidence, basically. So a few little resources here, a few little touching points. But the general gist is, until you can really let the years of social conditioning go and let your true self come out as you are on Christmas Day in the morning, for example, in front of your family, in front of your best friends, you won't actually get the results with women that you want, because you're too stifled, you're too in your own head, you're stopping yourself from succeeding. Until you get to remove those things, that's when you'll start winning with women.